Hello, youth ministry families, and welcome to the start of a new year. I'm super excited to be part of this journey into the church and into the Lord's most precious heart. We have a lot to go over as far as the beginning of the year, so let's get started. The first thing that I wanted to show you is that all of our updates are available on our parish website. I don't know how many of you guys utilize the website, but I do try to update it pretty frequently for youth ministry. On the religious education tab, there is two tabs for middle school and high school ministry. And then on high school ministry itself, there's actually an extra tab for parents of our youth. We're going to start with middle school ministry. Clicking on that, it'll bring you to our newly updated middle school page for the fall semester. At the top, there is a little title page with the schedules of the Edge Middle School Ministry. This year in youth ministry, we will be doing Edge Middle School Ministry on Wednesday nights from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sunday mornings from 10:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. And this is a way that we found that we were able to help out the parents who have children in children's religious education to have their older children who may be out of it but can't come on a Sunday night or on a Wednesday night now to come into Edge ministry in the same time that their younger students are in children's religious education. If you click on the title card, it'll show the entire schedule for the year of 2021, heading all the way until December, the last social on December 15th. So if you click on that, if you ever lose your schedule, we will hand them out at registrations, and they'll be available on the website from now until the end of the fall. Back clicking now onto the website. As you scroll down, there is a change for our youth ministry parent meetings. Normally we have these at the beginning of the year to just talk about the different events and different things happening in youth ministry from now until the summer. This year, we've decided to give two different virtual options for both Edge and Life Teen Ministries. Knowing that we have this technology now to do Zoom meetings and knowing that parents' schedules at the beginning of a school year are often crazy, we wanted to give the opportunity to just do a virtual meeting so you can be in your PJs and you can join us for the virtual meetings. The dates are on the website, September 7th and September 9th, both at 7 p.m. for Edge Ministry, and September 8th or September 13th for Life Teen Youth Ministry. So that is a change from the original schedule, because the original schedule online had the parent meeting at the kickoffs. We will not be hosting a parent meeting on that night, so please do not come to that expecting a meeting. You can register below for one of the parent dates, just so that we have a number account for whichever meeting you're going to attend. That way we actually know that somebody is coming. As you keep going, there's a couple videos that I would highly encourage you and your teens to watch and maybe even use to encourage other teens and families to join our efforts in youth ministry. One is a shortened talk from our core team retreat this past year about being more than conquerors in Jesus Christ, and then a video interviewing some of the teens as to why should other teenagers and families join in youth ministry. Together, the videos are only about 10 minutes in total, and they can be used at any point to advertise to other families. If you find that youth ministry is helpful for you and yours, then make sure you send these videos out to others so that they too can enter into the kingdom with us as church. Below that, as we scroll down, there's a registration form so that we might have you registered with the ministry. All teens and all families should register each year, just in case anything has changed, like phone numbers or emails, emergency contact information, allergies, or anything else. As you continue scrolling down, you'll see that we have our retreats also on the website, the dates and the theme. This year's Edge retreat is October 1st through the 3rd, and the Life Teen retreat is August 27th through the 29th. It's quite early for retreats, both of them. Usually they are until November or December, but this year we decided to kick the year off stronger with spirituality and socialization for the students. You can register for this retreat online by going down to the registration forms on either the middle school or high school websites. Finally, as you scroll down, there will be other materials such as our Parent Series Reach program that we have been doing throughout the summer to help parents talk to their teens about tough subjects of faith. There's also information about our haunted house setup for our trunk or treat. We do intend to host our trunk or treat this year on October 30th, and we hope and pray that you'll join us in that effort. Finally, at the bottom, there's information about our mailing address, the email that I use in order to answer any questions, and then the phone number of the parish. If you scroll up to our high school page, our high school tab, pretty much the exact same stuff, except for when you click on the top of the page, the schedule is for, obviously, Life Teen and not for Edge. And there's a little bit of a different registration form when it comes to Life Teen Youth Ministry. In Life Teen this year, we've decided to change our venue from a large group ministry to a small group ministry that caters to specific small groups throughout the week rather than just collecting on one night at one location. We recognize that a lot of teens have jobs, have extracurricular activities that prevent them from coming on a singular night and hosting for a large group. Now, it doesn't mean that we won't be doing any large group activities here at the parish. The kickoff on August 22nd will be here Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the parish. It'll be an Avatar-themed Nerf war, and so will the Edge kickoff the Wednesday before on August 18th. However, most of the meetings will be done on the teens' time. So what we're asking is for each teen or parent to register their student on the days of the week and at the times that they could be meeting for faith formation. This means that our core team has talked about meeting both in the mornings, in the afternoons, or even in the evenings each day of the week, Monday through Friday. And if your teen with a small group wants to get together and meet with specifically me or another core member to go over different faith formation topics, then we ask that you please fill out this form, register your student before Labor Day weekend. We'll be hosting these small group discipleship meetings after Labor Day weekend. This gives you time to sign up and pick a specific date that works for your teen so that they can continue to grow in community and faith formation with a community of believers. There are different topics that we'll be going over throughout the year, and there's even some topics that we want you to choose to see if you're interested in. If you're interested in different topics like saints of the church, different Bible studies, learning about hot-button topics of faith, or by doing service and mission trips, you can click all of those or just one of those in the check boxes. And if you'd like to add anything, you can do that as well. Scrolling down, there's the same kind of materials with the parent meetings for youth ministry, the different videos as to why other families should join us in youth ministry, a registration form for Life Teen, and finally a registration form for the retreat August 27th through the 29th. Again, we know that this is quite early and there's not a lot of time between now and then, just 2 weeks. However, we want to engage in spirituality and bring faith and Jesus to the forefront of all we do in ministry. So we figured we would start with a retreat. Why not, right? Start with Jesus. As you scroll down below, the same kinds of information are on the high school page. Finally, on our Parents of Youth tab, you'll find that for the last couple of months, we've been doing a series called Reach, which is to help parents reach their teens in the struggles of their lives. We've been hosting these nights with different speakers, and we've been hoping to answer just tough questions to help parents to talk to their teens about any sort of tough subjects that are out there. So this past one was talked about with my wife, Shayna Siliker, and Whitney Huguenin, who is a part of Grace House Pregnancy Resource Center. We talked about sexuality and how parents can help their teens grow in understanding and knowledge of human sexuality. The first one we did was with Father Bill before he left for Alaska about suffering and sickness. How do I talk to my teens about these things, about suffering and sickness, especially when it came to COVID-19? We're going to be doing another one this week on depression and anxiety, and once it is edited and formulated, it'll be available on our website and on our Facebook page. Finally, just some promotional things for our ministry. We understand that, again, the retreats are coming up really fast, and perhaps you haven't had time to look over your calendars, and we wanted to give an incentive to invite new people into this ministry. So when you register your students, if you register by or before the kickoffs, both on August 18th and August 22nd, then you'll be able to only pay $40 for the retreat instead of $50. The original cost for the retreat is $50. However, if you sign up by the kickoffs, it will only be $40. And if you know somebody, a friend of yours, any teens or families that you think might be interested in going on the retreats, if you invite them and they participate in it, they only have to pay $25 this year to go on the retreat for the whole weekend. That includes the lodging, the food, everything we'll be doing. So they really have nothing to lose except just $25 and spend a weekend with the Lord. So please take advantage of these discounts, sign up for the retreats, register your students online and this weekend, and we'll see you in youth ministry this year.